Melony. Who is Melony? Well, they started off as a pretty simple joke character, just being Maggie but as a watermelon with her headgear, but then eventually because of a mask, they turned into a human. I gotta be honest, I don't really like Melony all that much. Like, I think she worked fine as a simple joke character in the beginning, just Watermelon Maggie. That was it, just with her headgear. I never particularly cared about her. All she was in the beginning was just, she likes to sleep and was also a hacker. And they forgot about that. They did start kinda doing stuff with her character, where there was like this whole relationship thing between her and Axel. I don't really remember a lot about it. It was like, fine. Cool, I guess. Hooray. This is probably the only positive thing I could say about Melony's character. I like the Melony felony, maybe because she gets to interact with Bob instead of just sleeping. I found the interactions between Bob and Melony entertaining, and I'd even say this video was actually like kinda funny. I think this is something her character can kinda benefit from. I don't think she really interacts with like all the other characters in the series all that much. Maybe like 4 of them and the rest are just not like touched. But getting into the Revelations Genesis arc stuff, if you remember, she was a hacker, and this is the episode where they forgot about this. Well, it was the last episode they did this like whole hacking thing. I don't remember any other episodes that follow after this where they do anything with that. We then eventually make it to the point where Axel dies. I didn't put like any of this in order. I don't know when Melony like gets her powers or when we get to see it or like her sword. But Melony kills Axel to save his life and she starts to take up the legacy of the guy. But we don't really get to see this until a very later episode. I do want to mention that she does have a backstory where we get to see different points in her life. It's not all that deep or anything. We just get to see her make it to like where she is now. I don't know if they'll ever expand upon this, but maybe they can make it interesting. She started training. I don't have a lot to say about it. She does get herself a new form that she eventually has to master. It looks kinda cool, I guess. This does continue on in the Genesis Revelations arc where eventually she just stops to 0. Really sorry I don't have a lot to say about this. I just don't particularly care for Melony. She did get to see Axel one more time before parting ways. So, nice I guess. But now we make it to current day where she finally gets to release this book that she was working on. And that's actually kinda cool. And that's kinda where Melony's arc ends as a character. She just disappeared from the series, sorta. I guess she served her purpose as a character and they just don't know what to do with her now. They could have done more with her being an artist selling books. I mean, it's something to her character, I guess, but now she's just kinda gone. I'm not crying over it. I never really cared for, like, the whole Axel stuff, or, like, her training all that deeply. I do think it is kinda odd that she doesn't resemble anything to Maggie's character. Like, I just find that a little bit odd, but oh well. Melony is, like, a pretty powerful character, so I don't know why she hasn't shown up as of recently to stop some big threats going on. I don't really know why, I just feel like I should bring that up. So that's Melony, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.